simple, easy layout here. Bend it, slide the swivel down, and clamp it closed. I'm going to teach you how to flip a pitch. Rage Craws in amber, green, and black flake. Today I'm here with another Fish Hound 5 review. Beautiful fish. Hey guys, J. Tom Bassman here at the Bass University with Shaw Grigsby. Shaw, can you tell us a little bit about how you flip and pitch on the lakes you fish?
Well, you know, flipping and fish is an awesome way to catch fish. It's really efficient because you're not wasting your time with the bait in the air and then reeling it back in. You literally are dropping your bait on top of the fish. So pretty much all I'm doing is, and the baits that I use are like tube baits, jigs, Texas rig, rodent, and things like that are probably my best baits. So basically it's a Texas rig, it's a compact, you know, chunk kind of bait. And then I just get a length of the line of the rod and a good bit of hand length of line, and that's all I'm going to use for flipping. So it's going to be the length of the rod, 7.5 feet, down to the butt section, and then about 3 feet in my hand, and then I'm just going to swing it in. So it's just a drop your wrist and swing it in. And then what I do is just target. So I drop it in and target, drop it right by a stump, right into the brush, in the grass, any type of vegetation or cover where a fish would hold, and I'm just going to drop it in and let it sink, shake it a little, bring it back out, go to the next one. Now a lot of times, and we still put this in pitching in with the flipping, because a lot of times I see a target that's just a little bit too far away, I'll reel it up and I'll pitch it to it. So I'll just swing it out, slide the bait as close to the water surface, and drop it right in, whether it's under a dock or around, into a treetop or something. So we put those two techniques together, flipping and pitching, and it probably comprises 70 to 80% of what we do on tour, catching the fish.
Now, how would you suggest one of my subscribers, how would they be able to practice their pitching?
When you're sitting around the house and you're doing nothing, just put the rod and reel in your hand, put a jig on it, and do exactly that. Just get that amount of line, and then you're learning to do it. Now, what you want to do is you're not doing this, and a lot of people do this with their arm. That's a lot of movement that you don't need. All you really want to do is you're going to drop your wrist, lift your wrist. So it drops the rod, lifts the rod, and you'll see it'll just be one of those things where you start getting that swing of the bait, and that's what you're going to do. Just learn to swing it. On the pitching, you do about the same thing. I get about the real height of the line, and then I'm just swinging the bait and swinging it into the target, and you can do that sitting in your living room, just pitching to something, pitching to a cup, pitching underneath chairs, and once you get that pitching aspect and keep from getting backlashes and stuff, then you're ready to go.
Thank you very much, Mr. Grigsby. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful night.
Absolutely.
Thanks, folks.